Question 31. Question 31 asks that thickness of plasma membrane is thickness of plasma membrane is. So it is a fact based question that we have to remember this. The thickness of plasma membrane is 70 Armstrong to 100 Armstrong. So D is the correct answer. Next is question 32. It asks that what are synthesized by Golgi body. Actually, you know that Golgi body is a part of endomembrane system and has a role in secretion. Now, and it carry out two processes, that is a glycosylation and glycosidation. Now these processes lead to formation of glycoprotein and glycolipids. So option D become the correct answer. Next is question 33. It asks that oxidative enzymes occur mostly in. Now oxidative enzymes are those enzymes which are involved in oxidative phosphorylation. And for oxidative phosphorylation, these oxidative enzymes are involved in Krebs cycle and glycolysis. Now, in Krebs cycle, which is oxidative process, the oxidative enzymes are involved. So, it occur in case of mitochondria. So, option C become mitochondria, because mitochondria is a respiratory organelle where oxidation of stored food material takes place. Question 34. Question 34 asks that pattern of organization in cilia and flagella. Pattern of organization in cilia and flagella. Now, in case of eukaryotic cilia and flagella, there is a 9+2 arrangement of microtubules. This 9 represent a doublet and this represent singlet. This doublet are present at periphery and this singlet are present toward the center. So this 9+2 arrangement is found in case of cilia and flagella. So option C become the correct answer. Next is question 35. Question 35 asks that which of the following statement regarding cilia is not correct. Regarding cilia, not correct. So regarding cilia, which of the following is not correct? Statement A is given as cilia contain an outer ring of 9 doublet microtubule surrounding 2 singlet microtubule. As we have discussed in previous question, it is a correct one. B is given as the organized beating of cilia is controlled by organized beating of cilia is controlled by fluxes of calcium across the membrane. Actually, it is not controlled by the fluxes of calcium across the membrane. It is controlled by ATPase activity of dynein protein. Now, hydrolysis of ATP occurs into the ADP and inorganic phosphate, which release energy. That energy is used for organized beating. Now C is given as cilia are hair-like cellular appendages. Correct. D is given as Microtubule of cilia are composed of tubulin. Yes, they are made up of non-contractile protein, that is tubulin. So B is incorrect, as it is not controlled by the fluxes of calcium across the membrane. So B is the correct answer. Question 36. Question 36 asks that process of cell eating is called as cell eating is called as. Now cell eating is a process that is known as phagocytosis. So option B become the correct answer. Phagocytosis is nothing but a intake of solid food particle by invagination of plasma membrane. Now next is question 37. Question 37 asks that function of mitochondria is. Now if we talk about mitochondria is also known as powerhouse of cell, and it is known as powerhouse of cell because mitochondria is involved in release of energy, that is ATP, during respiration. So option C becomes the correct answer. Next is question 38. Question 38 asks that choose the incorrect match. Now we have to select a incorrect match. Now if we go with the options, option A is given that nucleus matches with the RNA. Now nucleus matches with the RNA. So RNA can be present within the nucleus. Yes, there is a synthesis of mRNA occurs within the nucleus, obvious. So it is a correct statement. B is given as lysosome is involved in protein synthesis. No, it is not involved in protein synthesis. It is involved in protein synthesis is carried out by a ribosome, not by a lysosome. So it is a incorrect statement. Option C is given as mitochondria involved in respiration. It is a correct. And D is given that cytoskeleton and microtubule. Yes, microtubule are a type of cytoskeletal element. So option B is the incorrect match. So B is the correct answer. Next is question 39. Question 39 asks that match the list 1 and list 2 and select the correct match. Now we have to match a list 1 with the list 2. Now in list 1 they have given A as lysosome. A is given as a lysosome. Now B is given as mycoplasma. C is given as thylakoid and D is given as bacteriophage. Now if it matches with this column 2 or 2, lysosome is a vesicle in which hydrolytic enzymes are stored. So fourth become matches with A, that is vesicle in which hydrolytic enzymes are stored. Now mycoplasma matches with the first, that is a bacteria without cell wall. Without cell wall. And C thylakoid matches with the third, that is a flattened sac in a chloroplast. And D bacteriophage matches with the option 2, that is a virus that infect bacteria or bacterial cells. So according to this, B become the correct answer. Next is question 40. Now question 40 asks that Question 40 asks that vacuole of the plant can be involved in which of the following? Now vacuoles of a plant, you know that they are a part of endomembrane system, and in specifically if we go plant have a large sap vacuole, and this large sap will occupy a 90% of volume. Now if we go with the options, option A is given that accumulation of nutrient material, obvious in that accumulation of nutrient material is observed. Control turgor pressure, yes, water accumulated within the sap vacuole and that is responsible for the turgor pressure. Option C, regulation of cellular pH, yes, it is involved in regulation of pH as well. So D option, all of this become the correct answer for the question 40. Next is question 41. Now question 41 asks that transfer of proteins and RNA between nucleus. Transfer of protein and RNA between nucleus and cytoplasm occur through. Actually, this between the nucleus and the cytoplasm, this transport occur through the pores which are formed by the fusion of outer and membrane, and these are known as nuclear pore. So nuclear pore become the correct answer for this. That is a question option A. Question 42. Question 42 asks that centromere is concerned with. Now if we talk with the centromere is nothing but a region where fusion of two chromatids occurs. So in a chromosome, the fusion of two chromatids occur at a point that is known as centromere. Now option A is splitting of chromosomes. Chromosomes splitting, yes, occur, but that occur during the anaphase. So centromere is not directly involved in splitting, it is involved in joining. So it is an incorrect one. Option B is the formation of spindle fibers. Spindle fibers are not originated from the centromere, so it cannot be there. Option C is given as movement of chromosome to poles. Yes, near to centromere they have a kinetochore, and to kinetochore spindle fiber attaches, the movement of chromosome occurs. So that is the correct answer. And option D is a duplication of DNA. Duplication of DNA is not associated with this centromere. So C is the correct answer. Next is question 43. Question 43 asks that enzyme concerning H2O2 metabolism. Now H2O2 is a hydrogen peroxide, and with the metabolism of hydrogen peroxide, the organelle which is involved, that is nothing but option C, that is peroxisome. Because in peroxisome there is a catalase enzyme and glycolate oxidase enzyme. Glycolate oxidase is synthesis of the H2O2 and catalase is involved in breakdown of H2O2 during a process of photorespiration. So C is the correct answer. Next is question number 44. Question number 44 asks that ribosomes similar to those of bacteria are found in. Ribosomes similar to those of bacteria. Now bacteria have a 70S ribosome, and similar to the bacteria, 70S ribosome are found in mitochondria and chloroplast of eukaryotic cell. So if we go with the option, in option they have given a plant nuclei, there cannot be 70S, there is a 80S. B, pancreatic mitochondria, yes, mitochondria have 70S. C, liver endoplasmic reticulum, can have a 80S, and cardiac muscle cytoplasm, that also have a 80S. So 70S ribosome is found in pancreatic mitochondria, that is option B. Next is question 45. Question 45 asks that polysome is formed by. Polysome is formed by. So polysome are also known as polyribosome or ergasome. Now the meaning of polyribosome means if there is a one mRNA and over one mRNA several ribosomes are attached, then this thing is considered as a polysome or polyribosome. Now due to what happens, there is a formation of several multiple copies due to this polyribosome, multiple copies of same polypeptide can be obtained. So here the polysome, it is the structure where several ribosomes attached to single mRNA. So option C becomes the correct answer.